Now, some stores like Kmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot wanted to stick with the Black Friday tradition, and they waited until today to open. Because they get their food from stores and restaurants, they have fresh food here, like carrots. It's kind of like speed dating. The supplier pitches his business to the purchaser. If the purchaser likes what the supplier has to offer, it's the start of a new business relationship. At the start of the game, the entire student section was filled. There was even some students on the balcony. What's going on specifically with the Toyota recall involves these airbag brackets, which are these and these in here. They also have these child-resistant caps. You can't just twist them off. The specific recall done to the CTS Cadillac includes adding another ring, like this ring, to create distance and counterweight. I found out what you'll need because I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And if they notice a major problem with the bus that needs to be fixed immediately, it gets a red tag. And there's no limit on how much food you can get, and it's going on until 5:30, so come out and bring a bag. Thanks, Siobhan. I'm here in Watertown Township in front of the building where auto supplier Kirchhoff Van Rob will be opening next month. Gunshots, looting, and tear gas. A week ago, you never would have imagined this was the scene from a St. Louis, Missouri suburb. It all started on August 9th when an unarmed 18-year-old named Michael Brown was shot and killed by a Ferguson police officer.
He never once attempted to grab for this officer's weapon. I ducked behind for cover because I fear for my life. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why this officer is shooting his weapon at us.
The shooting happened around noon on Saturday, and family members say it was only a week before Brown was supposed to start college.
He don't bother nobody. My son graduated from high school. He don't bother nobody.
He was a good kid. He was a cool kid. You know, he wasn't no troublemaker. He was always quiet.
Hands up!
Hours later, upset neighbors began to protest, angered by Brown's death. But protesters are saying this isn't just about one man. It's about an injustice affecting the entire St. Louis area.
This is not one specific person's. This is not one specific area's issue. This is everybody's issue.
Peaceful protests soon turned into nights of anger and unrest.
This community is very, very mad right now.
This officer needs to be to jail. No bail, no pay, none of that.
He was like this. He was saying, please don't shoot me anymore. So where do me as my people, where do we go from there?
One of the many questions people are asking since the day Brown was killed. Amanda Gilbert, News Channel 5.
He's got a camera.
These 4 exchange students are from Germany and Japan, and it's their first Black Friday ever.
We woke up at 4 o'clock and then left the house like 5 or 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. So it's been a long day.
When they arrived at their first store,
There was such a big line. It was, wow.
but the line of shoppers was actually smaller this year than in the past, because for the first time, doors opened Thanksgiving night.
You know, yesterday the turnout was amazing. We were pretty packed in here.
And the change meant more business for stores across the country. Sales were just spread out instead of at one specific time. But many shoppers aren't happy the Black Friday morning rush may be ending.
I kind of feel like it takes away from people spending time with their families on Thanksgiving.
I think it's kind of weird because it's called Black Friday. Wouldn't you think it would be on Friday?
Now it's kind of like you never know what, you just kind of go from store to store to see what's left.
The other problem, workers like this guy had to work both long shifts last night and today.
I do feel bad for the workers that are kind of forced or pressured into working on a holiday.
Although many customers seem to be unhappy with the change, it didn't stop a lot of them from heading to the stores.
Like, so many people.
Amanda Gilbert, 6 News. A volley of gunshots rang out in Jackson today, remembering World War II veteran Fred Bailu, a man that inspired generations.
He made a big mark on a lot of people.
He saved a lot of lives.
I wouldn't be in the military today if it wasn't for my grandfather.
A grandfather and hero that must not be forgotten for his service years ago.
He volunteered to do one of the toughest, most scary things you can think of. A paratrooper doesn't jump out of an airplane. He jumps out of an airplane behind enemy lines, and nobody's coming to help you.
But helping people was what Fred did best.
As we grew up, everything he did, he never turned nobody down. He was nice to everybody.
His family says Fred would want all World War II veterans to be remembered.
Yeah, we didn't just lose my dad today. We're losing a lot of heroes.
The World War II generation just did amazing things. It was literally a conflict that encompassed the entire globe, and it shaped and changed every country on the planet.
Fred was awarded 2 Silver Stars and 2 Bronze Stars, but his family was his real prize.
A hero to us was Dad. He was a hero, even not knowing about war stories. He was just our hero.
Fred was 91 when he died, but like this tribute in his honor,
Go right that way.
the hero stories and legacy will live for many years to come. Amanda Gilbert, 6 News.